To my enormous disappointment, this is not a Meat Feast pizza. What it is a really innovative, packable, stowable solar system that today I want to share with you. Hello, welcome to English Country Life, welcome to the garden. My name's Hugh, and together with a fantastic Fiona I run this small holding here in rural Lincolnshire, and here we try to be as self-reliant, self-supporting as we can be, and that includes power. So we've done a whole series of videos on our approach to power, and that started off with how does a solar system go together, how do you charge a battery or a phone, all the way up to taking all our outbuildings, our workshops and our power tools off-grid. Now, recently, there was a chap called Brian Shingleton contacted us and said, I've got some interesting thoughts on solar. And Brian, I think, is very much in the mould of Trevor Bayliss, the guy who did the kind of wind-up radios. Or perhaps of James Dyson, the chap who reimagined the vacuum cleaner. And he's looked at the market and he said, you know, I think there's some things we could do better here. He asked us if we wanted to take one or two of his products, have a look at them, tell you what we thought of them. No expectation of a good review. So that's what we've done. And the one I want to show you today is this one. And this is a really innovative 100-watt solar panel, and it folds up super small. And it comes with its own power system, so it's a system that stores and redistributes power, and I think it's very interesting. When you want a system that packs away small but gives you enough power to be useful, I think this is really quite a good possibility to consider. Now, a lot of it's in its prototype stages. This is the only one of these I think that Brian's got so far, but it's a look at it, and I'll point you to his website at the end and you get a link down in the description if you want to see it. But I think this is something that really has some potential. Let's take a look. Let's take a look then what we get in this box. I'm not going to make a big deal of an unboxing video here. Suffice it to say, you get a bag of cables and some tent pegs, which we'll come to later, and the folded up panel. Now here's the clever bit with this panel. It's held together with two Velcro straps, and when you start to unfold it, you realise it's not just folded in half. What you've actually got here is something that's folded into 5 pieces, so it really grows when you start to unfold it. When you turn it over, you'll notice the back is almost covered in elastic loops, and that's because it comes with a bag of poles, and we can empty those out. And really, I'm not going to show you every single pole again. It looks complicated when you get all the poles out. You think, oh goodness, this is going to be hard, but it comes with instructions, and I suddenly realised what it was. Anyone who's ever done any electrical work will notice when they look at this that what you're actually putting together here is electrical conduit, and honestly it goes together remarkably quickly. And there you go, that's what you've got. The only thing I had to figure out was these 2 pieces, and these clip in place on the panel, and the reason they do that is to prop up the panel at an angle to the sun so that it's at the correct angle to be pointed at 90 degrees to the sun in the sky. And you can see how those supports do that and keep it at the right angle, and are adjustable as the sun rises. Once you've got the unit propped up in place, it's worth attaching the 2 supplied guy lines that come with it. They're just bungee cords, and they go down to 2 supplied tent pegs, but they put a bit of tension on the unit which stabilises it in wind. Let's take a look then at the other part of this pairing, the power bank that goes with it. This is a really good little unit. It has got USB A and C outputs, so the standard USB ports, and the USB ports have got the PD high power delivery, and there are also 2 12-volt cigar lighter sockets. The other end also has a little surprise. If you double click the power button quickly, you get a very respectable light. So how do we charge it up? Well, there's one little socket which is a 12-volt DC in and out socket, and you get an adapter that connects to the panel. Once you've done that, if you look at the display, you'll notice the last digit is flashing, and that means that it's charging. And it's good to have a display that tells you how full your charge actually is. Now honestly, I wouldn't leave this out in the open connected to my panel on a campsite, so what's really useful is you get a very long extension lead that allows you to tuck your power bank in your tent. I will also have to check it, of course, so I put an analyzer in line, and you really are getting, even on a spring day, 70 watts out of this 100 watt panel going straight into the power bank. In terms of getting power out of the power bank, of course you've got the normal USB-A and USB-C sockets, which will run your tablets and your phones, etc. But perhaps more importantly, because it's got this PD, the power delivery system, it isn't just tied to running low voltage devices. My laptop runs on 20 volts, and this unit can supply that out of the USB-C socket. And it can also charge the modern high-draw phones that can charge quickly with that type of power. The 12 volt sockets are also really quite powerful, and they can supply 10 amps, which means I can plug in my camping fridge, which is a 12 volt fridge, and it will run that quite happily. In fact, it will run the tablet, my light, my fridge, all at the same time. What I also like is this unit is pretty powerful. It stores 300 watt hours. It is clearly splash proof. It's got a rubber casing on it, so it is designed for that outdoor environment. Well, let's have a look at this very portable solar system, and I really like it. It stows away small, it's lightweight, and it works. And in its niche, in a place where you need to move this thing from place to place and then store it where you haven't got a lot of room, this really, really works. Are there some things, given this is effectively a prototype system, that I would change? Yes, there are. 2 or 3. The first one I've already spoken about. The panel comes in this box. It's a lovely box. It wants a carry bag. It wants something to keep it safe and dust free when you move it from place to place or store it. These other 2 are just my opinion, but Brian uses Anderson plugs, and they are a very good quality plug. They really are. But they're not the most prevalent type. A lot of other panels use something called MC4 plugs, which probably can be considered to be inferior, but the point is that everything, like all the power stations and all the rest of it, tend to use MC4 plugs because they're the most common. And therefore I think there is an argument that this might be better to either come supplied with an MC4 adapter or use MC4 adapters just because they're so prevalent. And the other thing is this very innovative pole system. I think it's brilliant. I love the fact that it uses something that's widely available like conduit. Most tent poles these days come something called shock cord. They've got like an elastic core to them, which makes the poles very quick to put together. And I'd like Brian to maybe take a look at in a future version, can we sort of shock cord this system to make it go together very quickly when you set it up? In all honesty, having done it now a few times, I can get that panel up, get the poles put together, get it charging in less than 2 minutes. So it's not a big deal. These are just things I think that might make the whole system that little bit more user friendly. If you've enjoyed today's video, can you spare us 5 seconds? Give us a thumbs up down below. If you've got any questions on off-grid power or any other aspect of self-sufficient living, leave it down there in the comments, and we'll either try and answer you in the comments, or we'll make a video like this one to try and address the questions that you've got for us. And if you'd like to see those videos and everything else we do, just tap on subscribe and hit the bell icon next to it. Totally free service that lets you know when we upload a video. For today, thanks for joining us. Come back and see us soon. Take care.